Morning and welcome again. So for today, this is our topic, secure data with Google Sheets. So the duration of the class will be 1 hour. So in this course, in this session, we are going to have a look how can we create a spreadsheet, how we can add a sheet, and also how can we calculate a simple math. And we're going to learn as well how to protect your cell and how to protect your sheets. Okay, and before we proceed, so this is actually how can you create a new spreadsheet. So this is just a demonstration. If you are, this is the first time you know about Google Spreadsheet. So this is how can you create your Google Spreadsheet. So first of all, kindly ensure that you are signed in into your Google account. Okay, after you sign in into your Google account, and then just go into your Google Drive. So this is example. This is my Google Drive. So if whenever you open up a drive, so you will see this new button on your left. Okay, there will be like a new button. So we are going to create our new Google Sheets. I will suggest before you create your new Google Sheet, ensure that you are in the folder where you want to create the spreadsheet. Because if you have a few folder and then you can organize it, it will be a lot easier for you to find it later on. Now from your drive, click on new and then just click on Google Sheets. Okay, after you click new, click on Google Sheets. And after you click on the Google Sheets, it will bring you to a new tab. So it will open up a new tab, and also a new Google Sheets will appear. So the very first thing, so for any Google's application, when you create a new Google application, my suggestion is for you to rename the document. So to rename, you just click on the untitled spreadsheet and you can start typing the new name. Okay, you need to rename it, so then it will be easier for you to find it later on. And then here is the cell where you can start typing. So here you can find the function. Okay, here's the function and also other tools available for the spreadsheet. And here is where you can add another sheet. So currently we only have one sheet, and then if you wish to have more than one sheet, you can click on the plus button right here on the bottom. Okay, and also here, if you click on the drop down here, okay, beside the name of the spreadsheet, you can also rename the sheet's name. Okay, just click and also rename the sheets if you want to rename it. And after that, you can also delete, duplicate your sheets by doing that. So now I'm going to let you know what is the difference between a cell, a range cell, and also a sheet. Okay, so this is the three things that you need to know when you work on a spreadsheet. So a cell is considered this one box. This one box, we call it a cell. So these cells have name. So the name of the cell, we read it like this one. For this one is A1. Okay, we read the column, then we read the row. So the column is A, the row is 1. So this cell name as A1. So for range, so the one that I highlight, so it's a combination of a few cells. Okay, so the one that I highlight, so this is what we call range. So the range is from A1 till C3. Okay, so we read it by column and by row, C3. So this range is A1 till C3. Okay, this is range. If sheets, so we refer to the entire things in here. So here is a sheet. So the entire thing here, okay, is a sheet. So the entire thing that you key in the cell, here we call it one sheet. So the entire thing, if you have few sheets, we call it a spreadsheet. Okay, so there's a few names for it. This is a cell, this is a cell range, and this is a sheet. Okay, remember when I told you how to read the cell? So we read it by column and row. As you can see here, we also use a cell reference. Okay, cell reference, which means when you calculate something, you didn't key in the number, but you use cell reference. For example, here I have A1. Remember, we read column row. So this is A1. This is A2. Okay, so we use cell reference because we don't want to key in the number. We use cell reference. Okay, so it will refer to A1, which is 12, and then A2, which is 3. So A1 plus A2 equals to 15. Okay, cell reference. You can refer back to the cell as long as you know the name of the cell. So here is the cell name, A1 and A2. Okay, this is a cell reference. So here I'm going to show you how to calculate simple mathematics. So let me just open up a new spreadsheet first. Uh, let's use this one. Okay, so ensure that you already signed in into your Google account. If you haven't, kindly do so. Okay, then you open up your drive. So here is, I'm going to my drive. Okay, like I told you, I will suggest you create the spreadsheet immediately in the desired folder so that it will be a lot easier for you to find the spreadsheet later on. I'm just going to open up my folder. Yeah. So let's say I'm going to create it here. So go to new and then open up your Google Sheets. So just click on Google Sheet and then it will create a blank spreadsheet will be opened up in a new tab. Yeah. Let me just refresh. Okay. Click on new. Okay, Google Sheets. So it will open up a new tab. So this is how's your Google spreadsheet is going to look like. Yeah. So this is how you can read your cell. Remember, you read it by column and then by row. So if I am here, so it's going to be D11. You read it by column, so you can see the alphabet here, D, and then the numbers. You read it as D11. Say working. Okay. So to rename, you just click here and then you can start rename it. So let's say I'm going to rename it as demo. So this file document is already renamed as demo. So here you call it a spreadsheet. So the entire thing here is a spreadsheet. And then here is the sheet. So this is the first sheet. And then when you add another sheet here by clicking the plus button on the bottom, so you have two sheets. Okay, so this is the first sheet and this is the second sheet. And then the entire thing, the everything, we call it a spreadsheet. So this is cell. And then when you do this, so this is what we call a range. So range is including a few cells in it. So now I'm just going to demonstrate to you a few sample mathematic calculation. So for this one, a simple maths, we are going to have a look at addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, to calculate the total and also to calculate the average. So for today, this is only the few things that we are going to have a look. So now let's move on to our first operator, which is addition. So to calculate addition is quite simple. So you just need to, but don't forget, so every formulas that you want to use, you must key in the equal sign in the beginning. Okay, you must key in the equal sign in the beginning. So here, we are going to move on to our first one, additional. That's why, as you can see, I key in the equation signs in the beginning here. And then you start key in the value, the first value, and then you key in the sign, which is the plus sign for addition. Okay, for addition, it will be the plus sign. So here, and here is the example. Okay, for my first example, here is just a calculations, a simple calculation, which I only use number. So you just key in the equation sign, and then I just key in the number, the value. The first value will be 1. So followed by the addition. Okay, I'm going to add 2, and then I'm going to key in the plus sign, which and followed by the third number, which is 3, and I key in again the plus sign and followed by the fourth number, which is 4. So when I press enter, it will automatically calculate it. So here, as you can see, when you key in, it will display like this, but when you enter, it will only display the number. Only when you click on that, you will be able to see the full function, how you calculate it on the top here. Let me just demo to you as well for that part. So it will be like this one. Okay. So it's going to be like this, a demo. So here, I'm just going to show you a demonstration for how can we calculate additions. Okay, so here, everything, any function, any formula that you want to key in. So the very first thing you need to key in is the equal sign. Let me just zoom for you. Okay, so that it will be clearer. Okay, just zoom one more time. Oops, too much. Sorry. Okay. So here, let me just demo to you. So here is the cell. Okay, so as you can see here, so this is a cell and then this is the input. So you don't have to actually key in the A2. So just click here. Okay, and then key in the equal sign, and then followed by the first value. Let's say the first value will be 22, and then key in the plus sign, followed by the second value. Let's say the second value is 5. So 22 plus 5, when you just key in enter, okay, when you key in enter, so it will be like this, 27. Only when you bring your cursor or when you are in this A2 cell, you will be able to see the function. But then when you are away, you will only view the value. okay, the value, which is 27. But when you click on the cell, as you can see here on the top, you will be able to view the full calculation, which is 22 plus 5. So that is for addition. And besides just key in, sorry, this one, let me just reset back. Okay. This is for addition. So let me just reset back the screen. Okay, so like this one. So the next one, we are going to use a cell reference and also a number. Cell reference, remember, we are referring to the cell that contain the value, which is, this is the one. Okay, so this cell, this B2, have a value of 12. As you can see, I key in the number 12 in this box. For B3, I have 3 in this number. So I use cell reference, which is B2 plus B3 here, and then followed by plus and a number. So this number can be anything, any number that you choose. So this is a combination of cell reference and also your own numbering. So let's go back here. Okay, so for example, I'm just follow my example, which is 12 and also 3. Okay, I have 12 and also 3. Remember the equal sign. So the equal sign must be the first one that you key in. Okay, after you key in the first sign, the equal sign, what you can do, you can type manually B2 in your keyboard. Okay, you can type manually B2, or the other thing you can do is just click on the cell and then it will automatically appear here. Okay, you can key in manually or you can just click on the cell and then it will automatically be here. Remember, followed by the plus sign, and you just click again on the second cell, which is that content the number 3 here. Click, and if you are done, you can just click enter. So it will calculate 12 plus 3 equals to 15. Or if you have your own number, let's say 12 plus followed by the next number. Okay, this cell have the value of 3. So 12 plus 3. B2 12 plus B3, B3 3. And then followed by your own number. Let's say my own number is 8. I want it 15 plus 8 equals to 23. So this is just a normal calculation. How can you do it in the Google Sheets? Okay, you combine a cell reference and also your own number. So for this example, I just use cell reference, so it works. So if you want to calculate only your own number without any cell reference, it's work as well. If you want to combine cell reference and your own number, yes, it's possible. Or you want only to cell reference, yes, you can do it as well. So that's the 3 things you can do in calculating, not only addition. So for subtraction as well, it's work almost the same. It's just the sign. You need to key in minus sign, okay? So the first value minus the second value and so on. So here, for example, only my own number, which is 4 minus 1. Okay, 4 minus 1. Remember, when you enter, okay, when you are on different cell, you don't know if this, you wouldn't know if this is a formula or a normal number. But then when you bring your cursor, when you click on the cell, you can see here in the function, okay, you can see here in the function you have B2 plus B3. But then if it's a normal number, when you click on the cell, it will just appear like this. Okay, if it's a normal number, when you click on the cell, it will just appear a number. But then if that is a formula involved, when you click on the cell, you can see the full formula. So this is for subtraction. 4 minus 1, you have 3. And here is the combination again. combination of cell reference and also my own number. So here I calculate B2, B2 which is 12 minus B3 which is 3, okay, and then 12 minus 3, it's equal to 9, and then I minus 1, so then it will become 8. So here is the answer. So subtraction works like that, works similar as multiplication. So in this cell formula, you can use cell reference, you can use your own number. It just you need to remember what is the symbol, the sign that you need to use. So for addition, you key in the plus sign. For minus, for subtraction, you key in the minus sign. For multiplication, you need to key in asterisk. So this is asterisk. So the first value, and then don't forget key in asterisk, followed by the second value. This is for multiplication. Okay, this is for multiplication. So this is again without cell reference. I just key in my own number. 2 asterisk 4. So it's 2 multiplied by 4 equals to 8. So here is for the cell reference. I combine cell reference and my own number. So B3, which is 3, asterisk 2. Okay, so it's equal to 3 multiplied by 2 equals to 6. Okay, so the answer will be displayed as 6. Here is 12 multiplied by 3. So B2 asterisk B3 equals to 36. So now let's do that for multiplication. So the first number I just key in 4 and 2. So I'm just going to do, remember, equal sign. So if you want to use any formula, remember the equal signs, and then, okay, equal signs. I'm going to click on my first cell reference, which is 4, asterisk. So 4 multiplied by 2. 4 multiplied by 2, and then just key in enter. So the answer will be 8. So it's similar with when you do it like this. 4 multiplied by 2. So the answer will be the same. So this is with cell reference. So this is using your own number. And remember, you can combine cell reference and your own number. Okay, now. So next is for division. Okay, next is for division. So for division, you need this forward slash. Okay, this is forward slash. So the first value, and then key in the forward slash, followed by the second value. So again, you can do it like this. So this is using cell reference. So I'm just going to use cell reference. 12 divided by 3, the answer will be 4. Okay, B2 and then divide by 2, which is 12 divided by 2, the answer will be 4. So here I have my own number, 8 divided by 2. So as you can see, the number will become like this, 1 over 3. Okay, 1 over 3. But I want the number to be displayed as a normal number, like this, 12 or 3. Okay, 12 or 3. How can I do that? So how can you do that is using, you can change the display format. So currently, it's display like 1 over 3. But then, if you want to transform it to become like this, okay, a whole number, what you can do is you just click on the top. You will see that's 1, 2, 3, like this one. Okay, so here is the format. Let's just key in. Okay, so 1 over 3, but I want it to be displayed as a whole number. So what can you do? So you click on here, okay, for more format, and then currently choose whatever format you want to use. So currently I want to use number, a whole number. So you click on number, and you can see the number change. Okay, you can see it change. So now instead of 1 over 3, it's become 4. Okay, it's become 4. But then still, it's 4.00. I want to remove the 0. Okay, there's an easy way to do it. Is here on the top, you can choose decrease decimal places. Okay, there's an option decrease decimal places. And then you need to click twice because you have 2 0 here. So once you click on that, it will become 4. Let's do that. 1 over 3. I want it to be displayed as a whole number. So the very first thing I want to do, just click on more format here on the top. Okay, this is for format. And choose number. Okay, choose number. Okay, as you can see, the choose number, it's become like this. What I can do, I can decrease decimal places. Just click on decrease decimal places, and that 0 is removed. Okay, and 0 will be removed from here. So there is no more 0. Okay, so now what I need you guys to do is I would like everybody to try out to create your own spreadsheet and have the sum. Let me just go back to the page. Give it here. Okay, I will give 5 minutes if that is okay with everybody. So we only learn until division for now. So I just need you to create a spreadsheet that has this plus, minus, asterisk, and forward slash, which is for division. And kindly share it with me. Okay. I don't need the editing access. You just share with me as can view or can comment. That's enough. So let me just share my email address in the chat. Okay, I working on calculating in the sheet. Yes, thank you for answering. Okay, yes, that is my email address. So then I will really appreciate if everybody can just try out a simple basic calculation that has a cell reference and also without cell reference, which is your own number. So until here, only until division. So I only want, I only want to see this 4 sign it's in your Google Spreadsheet. So I will give you 5 minutes since we have times to do it. Okay. Once you're done, you can just let me know here and I will also receive a notification. I didn't this is my email address, so you just share with me. So you just create your own spreadsheet and then you just share with me. I don't need the edit access. I just want to view. So it's up to you what kind of access you want to give me, but I just want to view your spreadsheet. So you just need to do a simple one. You just have the plus, the minus. Okay. The reason why I want you to create your own because for protect sheets later on, you be able to view later on. When you share it with me, you will able to view as well how it works. Okay, just create your own simple spreadsheet and then share with me. Once you're done, you just let me know here. Okay, only use this for, okay, for sum and average, we will have a look after this. Only use this for first. Plus, minus, asterisk, and forward slash for division. Okay, once you're done, you just let me know. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. The reason why, because later on for protect the cell and range, you will only be able to view it when you share it with me, so I can demonstrate and show you the difference as well. Do let me know if you have any issue. Do let me know when you have any issue. Okay, it's up to you what kind of access you want to give me. I just want to have a look. If you have any issue, I'm here. Just let me know. Okay, I already start receiving a notification that someone is sharing with me. Thank you. If there's anything that you are not clear at all, just feel free to ask me. So everybody done? Anyone that need more time? Okay. Okay. Alright, sure, don't worry. Bit confused with the adding zero or the number 1, 2, 3. No need zero. It's just an adding number. Okay. Anything is fine. To do the sheet, you just need to create a new spreadsheet. So, sorry. So just go here, go to your drive. Okay, go to your Google Drive. Ensure that you sign in. You will always find this button, Google Apps, and then go to your drive. So this is my drive. And then when you're here, click on new and then Google Sheets. And then it will open up a new spreadsheet. So this is how Google Spreadsheet looks like. And then you just share with me here. Click on the share button, key in my email address, which I already key in. Okay, so for now, you only need to do these three. Okay. Okay. So now we are moving to sum and average. Okay, don't worry for those who haven't finished. For those who are already done, you don't have to share with me again. You just use the same spreadsheet to add this additional task, which is for the sum and also for the average. Hi Chan Hu Yu. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Okay. Are you are you a Google Drive? Are you a Google user? Which mean are you using a Google domain? Because if you are using a Google domain, you just ensure that you are signed in, okay? And just go here to your drive. If you cannot find drive, just it's okay. Open up Sheets, okay? Just click on Sheets as well from there, and then you just click here on the plus to create a new blank spreadsheet. Okay, just can you ensure that you already signed in? Okay, can you ensure that you already signed in? Then only you can have access to your drive. Okay. All right. Let me just share with you. Okay. Can you try to go into this link? Okay. This is accessible for. Okay. You got the sheets. All right. So you just do it there, and you just share it with me. Okay, next up, we're going to have a look at this for sum and also average. So this is, you just need to add into your spreadsheet that you just share with me. After you are done multiplication, this is for division. Okay, for sum is actually almost similar with the plus. Okay, almost similar with the plus. Sum is to calculate the total. So you key in SUM. Okay, you need to key in after the equal sign. Remember, if you're using formula, it's a must for you to key in the equal sign. You key in the equal sign and followed by the word which is SUM, sum. So here is an example. Equal sign, SUM, sum. So this is my own number, which is 8. So your own number can be in the beginning or the end. It doesn't matter. Okay. Sum will calculate everything here, which will add everything here. So for example here, B2, if you see this double dot, okay, it means that until B3. So B2 until B3, which is 12 plus 3, okay, plus 8. So the total will be 23. So example here, I key in my own number 2 and followed by, for here you don't have to key in the plus sign, you just put comma for the next number. For the next number, you just put comma, okay? And it must be in the bracket. After you key in sum, it must be in the bracket. All the number that you want to calculate must be in the bracket. So here 2, comma B2. So it will also calculate this number. And here sum, my own number, which is 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. What does this spreadsheet going to do? It will calculate a total of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 10. So sum is actually calculating all the total, and also it's equivalent to the plus sign. It's almost similar with the plus sign, it's just how you rotate. So for this one, if you want to find out the total, it's a lot. Here you can just drag. Let's just show you. Okay, here. Okay, here you can use drag function. For example, here, equal sign, sum, followed by you need to open bracket, and then remember click on the cell and then drag it. Okay, don't let go. Click, drag until here. Okay, for my example here, I'm going to drag it until here, and then you just close the bracket. It will calculate 12 plus 5. 12 5 plus 5. Okay, it will appear like this. So let me just demonstrate one more time here. Equal SUM for sum, open bracket. So I want to calculate 4 plus 2 plus 8. So I'm going to highlight these 3 boxes. So you click on the first range. Don't let go the mouse. Drag it. Okay, drag it. Drag it. So I'm dragging it until here. And then, so it will be B10 until B12. B10 until B12. As you can see here, B10. So the double dot and then B12. So it's calculate B10 until B12. Close bracket, enter. So it will calculate 8 plus 2 plus 4 equals to 14. That is for sum. So this is your own number. Okay, so for sum. So for average. So we sometimes we are looking for the average number. So for average, you need to key in the full word, which is average. Okay, you need to key in the full word, which is average. So it's the same. You can use your own number. You can use cell reference and combine with your own number, or you can just use all cells reference. Okay, average. This one, this is my own number. So this is a combination of cell reference and my own number. So this is the totally using the cell reference, which is the average of these two value, average of 12 and 3. So the average will be 7.5. So this is for you to calculate average. And we can also not only focus on one function, we can also combine it. For example, here I combine, I open bracket because I want the sum. Okay, I want the sum here. The total the total of B2 plus B3, B2 plus B3, which is 12 plus 3, 15 plus B2. So B2 again is 12. So 15 plus 12 minus, so B3 multiple by 2, 3 multiple by 2, which is 6. So here. Let's see. So let me just follow sum. Open bracket, sum. Open bracket again. Let me just check with B2 and B3. So these two. Okay, sum here. And then I'm going it to plus with 12 again. And then what we're going to do is minus here, multiple by 2. So the number is 21. So, and I'm going also to do it manually. Sorry. To do it manually, it will be 12 plus 3 plus 12. So this is the sum. Sum is 12 plus 3. And then I add this cell, which is B2, 12. And then I minus with, I'm going to open bracket, this cell reference, which is B3, 3 equals to 2. So the calculation will be like this. And it's the same. So this is using the cell reference, and it is key in my own number, but also refer to the cell reference, which is I refer, as you can see, B2, B3. So the sum of B2, B3, okay, B2 is 12, B3 is 3, and then I plus by B2, which is 12. I minus by B3, which is 3, and then multiple by 2. So this is my own number, and this is the cell reference. Okay, for now, in the sheets, can you kindly add on the sum and also average and a combination number? It can be anywhere in your spreadsheet. Okay, can you do that? I'm also going to give you 5 minutes for that. Yes, that one is multiplication. So you just you can just replace A1 with your own number. A1 is cell reference. So A1 is here. Here is A1 because this cell read as column A and row. This cell will be B1 because it read by the column B and row B1. This is column C1. It's read by the C here, the column and the row. So you just need to replace that. Okay, you just need to replace A1 and A2. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. I will try my best to assist you. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. I will try my best to assist you. Okay, if you're done, you just can inform me here. You don't have to reshare it again with me because you already shared it with me. Okay. You just need to add that to, sorry, 3. You need to add sum, you need to add the average and also combination. If the combination doesn't involve average, it's fine. But if it's involve average, that will be better. Okay, done. All right. Okay. Okay. So for this next one, then okay, for this one here, yes, we're going to have a look how can we protect the range and sheet. Remember the reason why I want you to share it with me, because I want you to also be able to view actually for this how actually it works to protect your range and also to protect your sheets. So I hope by now you already understand what is range and also what is sheets, because it's in order for you to use it correctly, you need to understand what is sheets and also what is range. So you can you can protect a single cell. Okay, yes, you can protect a single cell, you can protect a range, and you can also have option to protect your entire sheets. Okay, to protect your entire sheet. So now let's go. So why we want to protect this? Because sometimes we don't want others to change the content. So the content is include what if you want to protect the cell, if you want to protect the range, and also if you want to protect the entire sheet. But this shouldn't be used as a security measure, because people can still print, copy paste, and import and export your spreadsheet. Okay, even though you can protect and lock it from any editing happening, but then please bear in mind that people can still be able to print it. So when they print it, they can view that current cell. Okay, they can view it just they cannot edit it. Okay, so how can you do it? So then others will not be able to touch your sheets or your range or your single cell. So this is from your spreadsheet. You are looking at the button data. You're looking for the button data on the top. Click on that. And from there, kindly click on the protect sheets and range. Okay, click data, click protect sheets and range. Okay, data, protect sheets and range. And then you will see that box appear on your right. Okay, this box will pop up on your right. So you have option here add if you already have any protected data or range or cell, it will appear here. But if you have none, so it will be empty like this. So now just click add sheets or range. When you click on that, for example here, okay, you can add description because in one spreadsheet you can have a few cell that you want to protect or you can have a few range that you want to protect. So you can give it a description, a name here. Just click and then enter a description. Here, as you can see, currently I'm only protecting a single cell, which is the first one. Sheets 1 is the name of the sheets, which is sheets 1. Okay, and then you can see the cell reference, which is A1, the cell number A1. So currently I'm only protecting this A1. Okay, A1. So here I'm just a demo, a cell. Okay, and then if you want to protect a range, what you can do, you can click on this button. Okay, you can click on this button. It will be beside this box. Okay, so click on that button and you just drag it. Okay, once you click here, it will become like this. Okay, now you just select those box that you want to protect. Okay, you just select, remember, click and don't let go. Okay, just highlight those boxes that you want to protect. Once you're done, click OK. Once you're done, click OK. And then it will bring you here. So next, you can also protect the sheets. When it's protecting the sheet, that means this entire sheets 1, no one else will be able to edit it. Okay, no one else will be able to edit it. So just click on sheets. Okay, so you give it a name as well. And then you just choose set permission. Okay, once you're happy with your with the range, once you're happy with the cell that you want to protect, you already give it a name, click on set permission. Okay, when you click on set permission, as you can see here, you have two options, which is if you only wants to give a warning. Okay, if you choose here show a warning, so that person can only view the warning, but then that person can still edit your sheets, your range or cell that you protected. But then if you choose the other option, restrict who can edit this range. Okay, if it's a range, if it's a cell, it's a cell, if it's a sheets, it will protect the sheets. Okay, restrict who can edit this range. So if you want to protect it, so this is the option that you want to choose. And currently, by default, it will be only you. That's mean only you can edit those cell, only you can edit those spreadsheet or range that you select. Or if you click on that, you can choose as well a person that you want to allow to edit it. Okay, you can also choose a custom, and then it will also allow someone else to edit your protected sheets. Now let's just here quickly. Yeah, okay. Let's say I want to protect this particular cell. So I go to data, protect sheets and range, add sheets or range. So it's D12. Yes, I want to protect this current cell only. I'm just going to add demo, set permission. Okay, so by default, it will be only you. So if you choose a custom, and then here, if you already share with me, okay, the reason why I want you to share with me, you can see that for those you already give a permission, that person will appear here. Okay, that person will appear here. That's mean I'm just going to pick here. Done. Yeah. So when you click here, so as you can see, it's currently shared with one person. Okay, change permission. So as you can see, if you follow custom, so then currently two person can edit the cell, which is this person which I just give my permission to, and also yourself. But remember, even though you protect the cell, if someone else try to edit, that person cannot edit it, but that person can view it. That person can view the number, but he or she cannot edit the number inside. That is to protect your sheet and range. So if you protect your entire sheet, yeah. Okay, let me just done. Okay, I'm just going to protect the entire sheet instead. Okay. As you can see, there's a lock button here. That means if anyone else wants to click here, he or she will be able to view it, but cannot edit anything that inside here. So it's protected. Okay, it's protected from anyone to edit the file inside. Okay, so that is all for to protect your spreadsheet, to protect your cell, okay, to protect your range. May I know if there is any question? Okay, if there's something that you are not sure, if something that you are not clear. Any question? Everybody okay? No questions? Okay. So I hope that then after this, if you don't want anyone to touch your work that you already work on, so you can use this to protect the current only a specific cell. If you want to protect the entire range, if you want to protect the entire sheets, so you know how to do it after this. Thank you very much for joining my class. I really appreciate your times.